Hello everybody, this is Michael from the Boardgames Chronicle. Today I'm inviting you again to Great Battles of Julius Caesar Deluxe Edition. Today we'll be playing the second part of a Nicopolis scenario. Here you can see the situation after our first part of scenario. Here in the rulebook we have a full description of the scenario and special rules. I went through this in my first material. You have link below this video, but also at the beginning of this, so you can click there and learn more. In essence, we are during the Roman Civil War in 48 BC. The Pontus and the son of Mithridates, Pharnaces, decided to get some independence from the Rome. Caesar is in Egypt, quelling the rebels, and he's sending, you can see here, Gnaeus Domitius to crush the Pontic forces. Pontic forces are yellow. Here we have 3 legions, green, purple, and blue. This is the conscript legion, pretty poor. This is the recruit legion, quite okay, and this is veteran legion, the highest danger to the Pontic forces. In our first material, we went through the historical background, situation on the map, and also it occurred that way, in majority Roman turns. There was an auxiliary phase where the chariots and light infantry of the Pontic forces attacked the legions in the range. Then they were in turn attacked by the legions. They were mainly crushed. You can see a lot of routed units, and also here you can see already dead units. Around it will be 15 road points. But now it's time in the initiative order for the Pontic forces to strike back. You can see Pontic forces are here, the cavalry, initiative 3. Here, those heavy, medium infantry, initiative 3. Here we have one left chariot, initiative 3. Here we have initiative 4 overall commander, and initiative 3 heavy and medium infantry. And plus, of course, the right wing cavalry with 4 initiatives. On the Roman side, we have only overall commander with initiative 4 who has not acted. So what will happen now? We'll have those 1, 2, 3, 4 Pontic leaders acted one after another. Then we'll be rolling who goes in initiative 4 first, whether Pontic or Roman forces, and those 3 leaders here, here, and here will act. And this will end the turn 1. Okay, I think we are ready to go. We are equipped with all the needed charts, especially for the close combat, but also for all the troop quality checks. As I said, now initiative 3, leaders with initiative 3, we have them here, we have them here, here, and here. We'll start with a chariot. What will chariot do? He can issue the line command to the chariots and light infantry. Unfortunately, there are none like this almost on the map. So he will start with individual orders, and he can give individual orders in the number of his initiative. So 3. With the first individual order at the range of 3, you can see range 3, he will try to rally, I believe this is light infantry troop. Yep. So he will be rolling on his charisma, which is 0, and he is rolling. He needs to roll equal or less than charisma plus 1. So on 0 or 1, we'll have this unit rallied. On less than, on more than this, it will simply roll further. But if we roll more than troop quality of this unit, it will be dead immediately. What we are doing, we are simply, guys, making space for those heavy infantry to hit the legions. We don't want to those routed units in the way. Let's roll. Okay, 9 is more than their troop quality, so they are simply dead. 5 more troop quality points for the Romans. By the way, the charisma of the leaders in this particular scenario is pretty poor. This guy has 1, this guy has 2. This is not much, so chances are pretty slim. We had 20% chances. Now we would have maybe more with the overall command. The next thing we'll do is to move this chariot here. Every time it tries to change the facing, it pays 2 movement points. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let them be here. And then with the last troop quality check, he will try to rally those guys. This is again, I believe, light infantry. Yes. And they did not succeed, and they even roll 6, which is more than here. Okay, making path for the attack, yep, but that at the cost of losing the units. 25 road points for Rome. I would like to remind you that we need 75, both for Rome and for Pontic forces, if I remember correctly, to finish the game with a victory of one or the other. 70, not 75, 70. Okay, we can roll for momentum for this leader. I don't believe he will get it. No, he is not lucky in rolling, definitely. So he is finished. It's time to move some of initiative 3 units. The cataphracts also are not very maneuverable because they need to expend 2 movement points for each turn. So what we'll do, we'll try to soften those units here, so then the heavy infantry can hit them. So we'll move those guys here, those guys here, and leader here. We don't want to be in the first line of fight. We actually can even put him here. And yeah, we will be fighting. By the way, important note. As you can see, when heavy cavalry attacks, in this case veteran cohort, the veteran cohort is defense superior if they have javelins, unless it is cataphracts attacking. So veteran cohorts are not defense superior. So this is very important. That is why we are doing this. Anyhow, they will roll a javelin, and I believe the roll of javelin will be up to 6. Yes, we have infantry, javelin up to 6. They have javelins. So that guy rolls here, that guy rolls here. No hit. And 0 is 0, so hit. Yes. That was not the best attack. Okay. So this was movement and fire segment. So we are past movement and missile fire segment. Now we go to shock combat segment. Of course, we need to attack here. We could possibly shock, must check the queue, use this counter. Of course, this is needed here. And yeah, the shock designation. Those guys attack here, those guys attack here. We now have a charge, pre-shock, troop quality check. There will be no leader casualties, which is the next. Okay, the size is 5.5, so it will have no impact later on. We are rolling first for defending units, so this cohort and then this cohort. Nothing, and now for the attacking, here and here, troops. Nothing, 0, so this is nothing. It was expected, as all 4 units here have troop quality of 7. Now I will be jumping here to shock superiority chart. I think there will be no superiority. Heavy cavalry versus veteran cohort. This is no superiority because yeah, they are armored. This is really important. Now we'll be checking the attack. So this is a frontal attack. This is heavy cavalry attacking veteran cohort. So we are on 7. So just in the middle of the chart. Let's see if we have any modifiers for the strength. Is 5-5, so no strength modifier. We don't have any phalanx, no depleted units, nothing like this, no charisma rating, nope, nothing. And I don't see also any bonuses for cataphracts. There were games where there was -2 on the column or to the die roll when cataphracts were involved, but I don't see this here. So okay, we just roll on the 7. The most probable result would be 2-2. Let's see. First here, then here. 1. 1 means that the attacker has 3 hits and the defender 2 hits. And 8 probably will mean opposite. Yes, defender 3, attacker 2. So let me prepare it. 3 hits for this heavy cavalry and 2 hits for this cohort. As I said, softening them up. We cannot cross, unfortunately, the stream. Here we would have 3, which is important. And here we would have 2, so up to 3. Not bad for this fight, not bad. Now let's roll for the initiative. Well, they have, and they can order units once again. Now, they are in enemy zone of control, so they cannot possibly be rallied. They can attack once again without any die modifications and without any charge. So I think this leader will enable them for the second attack. Here and here, again, this is column 7. As we know, first attack, this is 4. Let's see, this is 2 and 2. And in the second attack, this is 8. I believe this could be dramatic because this is 2 and 3. Okay, this will be dramatic. First of all, we need to inflict losses here. This is 5. Okay. And here we have 4. So they are still standing. Here was shock. No, did you check because we were stationary. Now here we have 2 hits, so it goes up to 5. Not good, but we can live with this. Here we have some kind of issue because they have just 6-1 less than their troop quality. So we are rolling for collapse. 7. I believe this is equal. Let me double check the rule book. I believe that for the equal number, they will survive. If I would roll more than this, they would rout. So equal means that we remove 1 cohesion hit. But I believe this cohort is doomed. Should it be attack from the flank? Okay, I will be not rolling anymore for those units. We still have 2 more initiative 3 leaders here and here, and we have then 4. I think we will continue with those units, and we'll start attack further. We would like to get to this cohort, very high quality cohort, because this is veteran cohort and with a troop quality of 8. So what we will do, we'll move this unit 1, 2, 3, javelin up to 6. Let me just, yep, this is a hit. They need, unfortunately, to take the beating when they approach. But now it's much easier to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and attack from the side. We'll move more units for the attacks. We can move this 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to do some attacks here, of course. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let us also attack here. 1, 2, 3. On top of this, it would be good to screen a little our unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can still pass to those guys. Yes, they can 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this should be fine. We need to move those guys to be in range in case we would be activating once again. And this, let it be our tactical defensive unit here. So this is the move. Now some more javelins here and here, up to 6. Yes, that's a hit, and that's also a hit. It's not quite historical attack because this legion actually moved here, but well, not everything has to be exactly like in history. Now, let's think how we want to go about it. There will be some nice fighting. Okay, I think we'll start with a charge from this side. I will roll first for all those units who are charging, and then the defending ones. These medium infantry units have unfortunately slightly lower troop quality than some of these heavy infantry ones. 5, nothing. Another medium infantry, 6, unfortunately. One more hit. Here, 6. Nothing. Another heavy infantry, nothing. And 5 and 6. Oh my goodness, what a roll. Tactical help here would be most welcome. And now those guys. 5, nothing. Now the defenders, 7. These are really good cohorts, but here we have 6, 5, 7, 8. Oh, let's see from this side. Nothing. 8, so 2 hits here. This is a really crack legion. It can go both ways. 5 is 0, now 7, 9, oops, 2 hits. They are taking the beating. And now those guys only on 9, they will have any loss. Now we'll have the attacks. In essence, the attacks will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and those 2, 5. 5 attacks. In this case, we would not have any superiority. Let us check. These are all veteran cohorts. So we have medium infantry attacking veteran cohort. Nobody is superior. Here we have position superiority. And position superiority will add, of course, additional hits to the units. Good. We would have a double. We'll double the velocity, yeah. Because here we have position superiority. Good. Now we'll have both medium infantry and heavy infantry attacking the veteran cohort. So heavy infantry attacking veteran cohort is 6, but medium infantry attacking veteran cohort is 7. They are more flexible. We would have also some size modifiers. All those units are larger than a Romans. So here we would have 2 to 1, so 1 column modifier, and here we have 14 to 5, 3 to 1, so we would have modification of 2. So let me try to roll. I will put it here. Hopefully will not destroy anything. So this attack normally, remember this was column 7 for medium infantry and 6 for heavy infantry. That's 7. Size modification 8. And let's roll. 8, 1, poor roll. This is 3 on attacking unit and 2 on defending, but from the defending, that's exactly what was enough. Okay. So I need 7 just to show it this to you. Now we have attack here also. Column 8. 8, column 8. Of course, defending unit 3, attacking 2, so they have 4 hits. And those guys have 3 hits. So both of them are in danger of being routed because they are 1 point below the route maximum. So let me just put those numbers on top of them. Now here we have attack of heavy infantry, which is 6 plus 1 for the size differentiation. 1 poor, 3 on attacking, 2 on defending. And these were one of the easiest to tackle. Not this time. Okay, 3, so up to 4. Both standing really, really nicely. Here we have attack, another one, and this is on column 7. 0, 3, 2 again. Poor rolling, very poor rolling. So they have 4, and they got 2 hits. So they have also 4. That's a hard, really hard legion to tackle. But now, that's interesting attack. Here we have this position superiority, 3 to 1 with a size. So first of all, this is the leading unit. So they are on column 6, I wanted to remind you. And we move from the column 6 to column 8 based on the size differentiation. And the defending units losses will be doubled. 4. Something in the middle. But just 4. So this is 2 for those units, and this is 4 for those units. So they have 5 hits. They did not collapse, which is not good news because now those guys got 1 hit. And those guys got 1 hit. And this is 5. So they wrote. So those guys wrote. This is immediate in the collapse phase. Unfortunately. Now, those guys are 1 point from the route. Those are routed, and those are 1 point from the route. So let me roll first for those. 8, they are routed. That's not what was supposed to happen according to those in command in Pontic forces. And now for those 6, and I believe they just survived. Yes, so they have 4. Oh, come on. Now, as for those retreating, on one hand, we know that the retreat direction is this side, but we also know that the units should retreat towards its aquila. So what we'll do, we'll follow those rules. I thought maybe that there will be some special treatment here for this battle, but no, I check it. So those guys just move towards aquila. Here. And the attacking units of those guys are moving forward. Probably not exactly what the leader was planning, but still a lot of damage. I think now the momentum roll would be critical. If Pontic forces manage to attack once again, they can kill this unit, rout this unit, and rout this unit. It's exactly three orders. So rolling for the momentum. Yes, they got it. So what this unit will do, first of all, this leader will move this medium infantry here. This is first thing. Second, activate this guy to battle here, and activate this guy to battle here. So here we have a charge, attacker, defender, thing. No javelins, no other things, now a simple attack. First of all, let us check once again the tables, just a reminder. There are no superiority when heavy infantry or medium infantry attacks veteran cohort. Heavy infantry versus veteran cohort is 6, medium infantry is 7. They are most probably more flexible. And let me again put it here, not ruin anything. So attack here with position superiority. This is attack on the column 7. There is no size differentiation. 5 on the defending side, 7 on the attacking. Only when you charge, it would count. So we stay at 7, and I believe those guys are done. Let's see how much. Good roll for the attackers. 8. This is 2-3. So they have like 11 hits. So they are done, that's for sure. And those guys are getting 2 hits. So up to 3, not bad. Now this attack, here we have 4, okay. This is on the column 7 plus 1 for the size differentiation because this unit was moving, so 8. 3, not a good roll, it's 2-2. But again, that's completely enough to rout this unit. They get 2. And those guys are routed. And we are next to Aquila, so we will just turn back. And that's all. At least I hope I played right. Now those guys attack here. They did not move. They are not charging. They simply will roll. So this is something special. Medium infantry attacking from the rear. The veteran cohort. Medium infantry veteran cohort 11. We are on 11, and we just need to inflict any losses. Yes, 3. This is 2 here, 3 here. This is dead. So 7 victory points goes to the Pontic forces. Yeah, we are immediately destroyed. And now those guys will enter here with 2 hits, and 1 hit is removed because they won this battle. But they will be immediately attacked with javelins. Here and here, up to 6, and they will rout from this entry fire. Okay, nasty, really nasty. where the 3 medium infantries are routed. Definitely not going as both sides wanted, I would say. Okay, now the attack here. The attack was here, but resolution of a collapse. So the collapse is simply that this unit is going here, and it gets routed symbol, and those guys get here, and they will they will reposition this way. I don't want them to be hit from the flank. Nice, very nice. Should we try a second momentum? Why not? 7, that would be too much, definitely. Now, the only free initiative unit which we still have is here on the map. So let's do the line command again, just like we did here. I haven't mentioned this. This is the line command eligibility. Those units are eligible as per the rules, so we move all of them. What will happen now? We'll move those units 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those will reposition. This is reaction, entry reaction facing, but that means 1 hit for them. And we should, I think we actually should roll a die. Reaction facing and cohesion is DR minus TQ minimum 1. Let's roll. Okay, they are not punished more, but they will be soon. Of course, there are no missiles here. They were already in the close combat. Now those guys got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they can retreat. This cavalry. 5. Okay. Now those go 1, 2, 3, 4. Both of them retreat. I would like to remind you that we have a wounded leader here, which is not good. And here, nice. Now, as for the rest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, nobody else will manage to get within the fighting, let's say, range. So let's move as far forward as possible. 1, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think they will move back here. Withdrawal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Let it be here. This rotated unit will go here, and those guys, we need them in the center of the action. They will have, yes, they will have the command everywhere, even if those units go 1 hex forward. Nice. That's all. Let's now do the combat procedure. As always, we go through those things. The charge, pre-shock, troop quality check, leader casualties. As you can see, leaders are in the second line. And we have a clash of swords, and we resolve a shock. So we roll for those units, and first attack 6, 6, 6. Nothing. Nothing. 3 hits. Fantastic. How is it possible? Such a huge loss. Now those guys, 5, 5, 6. So 1 more hit here, and I believe they are very close to collapse. Now 5 here, sorry. 7, these are 2 hits, and they are very close to collapse. and it will be here on 6. 9, 3 hits, and they do collapse. And they do collapse immediately. Moving toward Aquila, and they enter here. So we have 2 attacks, heavy infantry on the this is conscript cohort. Conscript is here, heavy infantry on conscript cohort. No superiority, the phalanx would have superiority, but here we should have some nice stuff. Heavy infantry versus conscript cohort, column 8, plus we have a size differentiation, so 7 to 5, so this is column 9. Let's see what we shall get. First attack, second attack. 8. I believe it's massacre. It's massacre. Yeah, it's 2 hits for the for the attacker. It's again. So both of them are dead, and both of the attackers have 2 hits on them. So this is not bad. Now the crazy stuff will start now, because you see it's pretty dense here. We move this unit here toward Aquila. It collapses. It routes, yeah. But what about the second unit? It has no place to move. He would move through this unit. Let's take this chart. And this is a pretty tricky situation, one of those which we were talking about. Let me just go from the other side so we can both see from the same perspective. We have route movement, and our unit is moving through not light infantry. This is cohort, same legend, no penalty, but this is a routed unit, but still the same cohort. So what would happen with those guys? They will go here. Can they stop into one of those 2? Yes. Moving unit continues to move 1 more hex, 1 collision hit, and 2 check for the stationary unit. No effect for moving unit. So they will move here. It's pretty tricky situation, but it seems that they survived. So they will be moving through this routed cohort. I believe this is correct. I still have some dilemmas, but yeah, it says same legion, no penalty. So they are routed after this attack. They are here. So they are moving here. Now they are moving here or here. I think Aquila would be better. So when they move here, we have moving unit continues to move 1 more hex and 1 cohesion hit and TQ check for the stationary unit, no effect on the moving unit. So those guys are here. Pretty mode. Those have at least 1 hit plus check 6, so 2 hits. Okay, the things are getting to start nasty. The Romans will lose a lot of points if Aquila is lost. And those guys move forward, both of them. No javelin fire. Those can do the reaction movement, but yeah, they don't want. Well, that was something, but that was, I think, expected. Now, super important roll for those guys, a momentum roll. 7. No momentum for them. Okay, look. Okay, From not finished units, we have initiative 4 here, initiative 4 here, and initiative 4 here. So what we need to do now is to roll who will move next. Both sides are pretty exposed, and it can really go both ways. So let's see who is first. By the way, the overall commander will be able here on the side of the Romans will be able only to give individual orders, because at this moment in time all the legions moved, all the legates already are after the move. What would be better? Nobody knows. Let's see. So first of all, 0 to 4 the Romans move. 5 to 9, one of those Pontic forces moves. 5. So Pontic forces will move first. It can be either of those two. I think situation here is pretty stable. It's more important to fill this gap. So we order the furnaces, and he issues the line command to all these units, and they will charge, simply charge. So this moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and we have a line. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has range of 6, so he would be able to try to rally at least some of those troops. Okay, we move further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll push one more to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Farnassus, if he goes here, he has reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to this leader, which is important. And to this leader, they would not need to roll on the strategy rating, and they has access 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to those two units and to those two. Good. That's what we wanted. No javelin attacks. All those guys are missile. No. Let's remember about it. And now we will clash. There will be like 3 attacks here, here, and here. And first of all, we have a charge. So we roll for those units. So pre-shock troop quality check. Nothing. Now the second one. 8. These are 2 hits all. And this is 6 no hits. These are 2 hits here. Now the defending units. Here first. 6, 7, 6. 6 nothing. 7, 0, which is 0. And 6 now. 8. These are 2 hits. 2 hits, it's up to 3. Okay, now the check on this. I believe these are the this is veteran, recruit, and recruit cohort. So for those 2 attacks versus a recruit cohort, first of all, there are no superiority at all. But we have versus recruit cohort, heavy infantry is 7 versus this veteran is 6. But because I have size differentiation, it will be always moved 1 to the right here from your perspective. So what happens now? Those guys attack not on 7 but on 8. Those on 7, those on 8. So let's go again. 8, 7, 8 column. 8, 8. This could hurt. Yeah, 2 on the attacking unit. And as many as 3 on defending, and the defending unit is still standing. This is not such a poor region. Now, attack on the column 7 with 0. This is 3 on attacking and 2 on defending. So those guys have 2 hits, so they have 4. Sorry for this. Too many tokens. Even the tweezer is not helping. And yeah, that's what I said. Even the tweezer is not helping. And they have 3 hits, so they have 5. They potentially can collapse. Let me put it that way so remember. Here we have attack on the column 8. 4, 8. This is 2, 2. So 2 on those guys and 2 on those, and they are potentially on the verge of collapse. And they have like 2 hits. So now after those attacks, we will check for collapse. Those guys and those guys, and troop quality 6, and I believe troop quality 6 also here. So first of all, rolling for the Romans 7, and that means, guys, that those folks will rout. Simple like this. Nothing less, nothing more. And they will move here. Not right. That would be too good to be true. And now here for the Pontic forces. They are fine, so they will recover 1 point. And now we have Farnassus again attacking. By the way, unfortunately our line has broken a little. Now if you would like to do the line command, only those units here would move. We don't have connection with those. Anyhow, let's not try to imagine what would happen. Let's try to see if Farnassus has its momentum phase. Yes, he does. Now this is a tricky question. What should he do? He can activate those units to kill those and get the points with individual order. Of course, he can issue 4, or he can activate those guys as a line command. The line command would be nice, would be really, really nice. But both things will not allow us for rallying units. But I think the line command is much more important in this case. And getting rid of some of the Romans even more. So I will be doing the line command. I did it in the initial phase, so I can do it once again. Those guys will move 1 to here. And by the way, everybody who will move will incur 1 hit. Okay, whatever we say, we will be moving those units. We do the line command. There will be a lot of 1 cohesion hits for the movement. Sorry for this. This is doing the line command. Those guys will move here. Those are activated. Those are activated. Those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also 1 hit. I'm only moving the ones I have to move. 1, 2. And those guys will be attacking with a charge. I don't believe we have any more space. And those are not adjacent. Those are not adjacent, guys. So what you would like to do, move those guys here, so all of this is also adjacent. We are creating the line, just in case we would like to attack once again. Okie doke. I think this is good. So we charge here, here, and here. First of all, the attackers. 0, nothing. 3, nothing. And here this is 6. Nothing. Now the defenders. Here we are not moving, so those, for example, guys, do not need to roll. 6, 6, and 7. 6, nothing. 8. So these are 2 hits, and this is at the verge of collapse. And now 7. Wow! 2 hits for those. This is already 6. I don't believe they will survive. But that was the plan, isn't it? And now the attacks. Here we had a move, so the size differentiation will be in favor of the Pontic forces. Here not. Here it will be. And we have heavy infantry attacking recruit, 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 and veteran. No, as we know, no superiority. But here we have position superiority. So those attacks, heavy infantry recruit is on the 7. Recruit, heavy infantry on the 7. As for the veteran on the 6. And some size differentiations. So here we have on 7 plus 1 for the size differentiation. 8. Column. So this is 3 on defender, 2 on attacker. Attacker will survive, defender will not. Defender will rout. Yes, exactly. Exactly what was needed, 3 hits. It's pretty close battle, by the way, in the points. Here we have similar situation. Column 7 plus 1, 8. 2. So this is the other way around. No, this is 2, 2. Not so bad. So this guy will also rout. The charge crushed him. And those are getting 2 hits. Also acceptable. You see, this move in the auxiliary phase of the first turn was not a bad thing to soften those guys. Now here we have attack. Here we have on the 6 plus 1, 7. Column 7. Column 7, 6. I believe this is 2, 2. So those will also collapse. That was most unfortunate. And here we would have to hit, so up to 4. And here we have, first of all, 3 to 1 in sizes. So plus 2 on modification, and the initial was 7, so it's up to 9. It's really what matters are the losses on the attacking side, which is 2, 1 here and 1 here. and the defender will of course be crushed. Here we have not a very good situation because as many as 5 cohesion hits, and here we would have 2 cohesion hits. So another troop which is routed. Now we have a collapse. 4 Roman cohorts will move back, and some of them will die. Let's do this in the order as we did the attacks. First of them they will go toward the Aquilia. 1, 2, route movement, and route symbol. Then those guys, as we know, they are moving through their own legion, so they are not inflicting the losses. This is what we learned. Now those guys are moving here. They are stopping in their own unit here. And again, just a reminder, route movement, cohort, same legion, no penalty. So they move 1 more hex, which was not occupied. And those guys have a problem. They cannot move to Aquilia. There is no way to go here. This is enemy zone of control, and here too. So what they will do, they will move 2, and as the next hex is occupied, they will honorably and undeniably die. Another 7 points for the Pontic forces, so the score jumps to 14. It's still not what Rome achieved, but not bad. Now, as for the pursuit, we need to go here forward, definitely. Now, Pharnaces will he get 1 more momentum? Let's see. No, not this time. So this is now time for the Pontic forces to do something. And they don't have a really good situation, because we see all those approaching routed units. We see some of these here. They don't have a really good spot to counterattack. This is 3, this is 3, all of them. This is 4 are pretty okay still, those units. Still they should do something and try to attack with those conscript cohorts. If we have voluntary movement, yeah, we can do same cohort voluntary movement. Maybe we should try to attack with this conscript cohort just for the sake of destroying this heavy infantry. Might be somehow difficult, but why not try? Especially if we have javelin. So we'll throw which guys still have some good parameters. Those have 6. Those below 5, 1. This will be individual orders. Those have 5, 1. I will not be throwing 4s, sorry. So there will be 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And first the javelins. And we start from here, go down. So this is we are moving, but this is infantry, so we do not do the -1, I believe. So we simply roll on the infantry with javelin. This is here up 6. Does not look good for the Pontus forces. Here first. Yeah, it's a hit. It's not a hit. It's a hit. It's not a hit. So first and third. So this is 4 now. It really can end badly. Now we can see that this crazy attack, because it was just a crazy counter-attack, might finish those exposed units who attacked twice. Those are here. Wow, we are close to collapse here in this case. There are some additional units to try to demolish the Romans, but that might be not enough. Okay, now the charge 5-5-5-6. One hit. Oops, 3 hits. It's not good. Not 2, 3 hits here. It might still end badly. 5. I think 6. Okay. Now 4 6s. Well, not sure who will survive this attack, but it could be very bloody. Six. One more hit here. Oh my goodness. Let's move it here. Nothing. Nothing. So now the attacks. As for the attacks, we have a recruit cohort attacking the heavy infantry. I don't believe we would have any superiority. No. Recruit cohort attacking heavy infantry. You see, veteran cohort attacking heavy infantry would have a superiority, but not the recruit. And now, recruit cohort attacking heavy infantry head-on. Rolls on 7. Simple, like with 7 to 7. By the way, due to the size differentiation and the charge, it's always -1 for those guys. So we roll on the 6. We roll from this in this direction. Oh my god, 6, 9, 2, 4. So here we have 2 hits. This is 3. And those guys will be routed. No other choice. Here we have another attack on the column 6. 3, that's not good. 3 to attacker. 2 to attacker, 2 to defender. But that means they reach 5. And they reach 6. Okay. We'll need to check the resolution of such situation. Five, and they reach 6. I think defender will survive. Here we have another attack. 7 on the column 6, which is 2 and 2. So they will rout. And they will get 2 hits. And here, one of the last attacks. Poorly, 6-2, and now 3 on attacker, and 2 on defender. Okay, this is okay for them. Now the collapse. Let me just quickly double check regarding both units being routed. Okay, so the defender will route in such a case. So we start, unfortunately, the huge route procedure for the Pontic forces. All of those units route, and those have their points adjusted to by one. So 4. So recruit cohorts did their job. Those 3 guys will route. Okay. What will happen? Let's go from there. So this guy goes here. This guy goes here. Now those will move through this unit, and this is not the same legion. A route movement moving through 1 cohesion hit, and the TP check for the stationary unit. Stationary unit, it's stopping in actually. It's stopping in. It's even worse. Yeah. So what will happen with those? They will route, and in the process, they will kill this unit. So 6 more points to the Romans. Now they have 31. 14 on the Pontic side. And of course, all winning units have to advance. Yep. They are advanced. Let's see if the Romans can still do some momentum up to 4. 9. So now we are finished. And now the last unit, the cavalry. Here we have our cavalry, Pontic cavalry. They would move 7 hexes, and they might try to crush this cavalry of Rome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. They can even reach here. Let's see. They would be able to evade, and those guys, I don't believe they will be able to evade 1 hex. So let me go with Cataphracts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they will move back. Yeah, they are too battered. They are moving 1 hex back. Yep, they are moving even more hex back. And now the Cataphracts attack here. And those guys will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, when he entered here, those also moved back. 6, 7. Let me do it that way. And those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He actually can be with this unit. So javelin here up to 6. Nope. And now what we shall do? Pre-shock charge. Here we don't roll. Here we roll for routed unit. 5. He is dead. We immediately enter this hex after killing him. This is 5 more points for the Pontic forces. And we'll be entering here, and now they attack. Attacker 4, defender 1, nothing. We look. This is the heavy cavalry attacking this cohort. We were Cataphracts, we were not afraid of them having superiority. So now we have heavy cavalry attacking the conscript cohort. This is 7. And by the way, moving here, we can do it that way. And having 7 and 5 to 5 in size, we have simply column 7. 3 on 7 is 2, 2. Not much happened, but that will most probably change. And 2 and 2, so the attacker also gets 2. Now, for the momentum, 0, so there is momentum on the. So we'll continue with attack here. We have a flank attack by the heavy cavalry versus the conscript cohort. This is 8. Because of the size differentiation, this is 9. Because of the double losses, this is 4 losses, and those guys are routed. And they, of course, try to escape here, as usually. And we got 1 hit here and 1 hit here. So what will happen? Those guys will get here. I don't remember if this is treated as a second movement in the round. I would need to double check it. Okay, and now, last but not least, they can try another momentum. They got it. So what they will do, first of all, they will take down some of the hits from this unit, from this Cataphract. I think the scenario said, okay, never mind, it's too late. Now we would attack here, no troop quality check. Just rolling on the heavy cavalry, attacking from the back, so 10. Size differentiation is not needed. 4. This is 2, 2. He gets 2 hits, but he crushed those guys entirely. And he needs to enter the space, and he can be attacked with a javelin here. By the way, first of all, 5 points to the Pontic forces, 24. Okay, and javelin hit. Yeah, 1 more hit against them, so we have 4. No more momentum. So, guys, we just reached the end of this attack. When we look at our table here, momentum, yes, we don't have camp movement phase, we have route and reload phase. Camp rally, no, route movement. We do the route movement at 10:24. I believe we simply move the full movement allowance of all the units. This scenario is using Aquilae, so they will be used as a rally point. So first of all, the Pontic forces will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be really hard to get those units back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are here. Okay, they do not move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huge losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As for the Roman units, this should be near to Aquila. This is the green one. Actually, I think we retreated incorrectly with them previously. So let me see. Let me leave him like that. This guy goes toward Aquila. 1, 2. And really, this should go toward Aquila with the shortest path too. But let's do it in one. This goes like 1, 2. Cannot stop. So he jumps here. This goes 1, 2. The nearest one is occupied. I don't believe they will be going in circles. We try to get to Aquila as soon as possible. So another 6 points here. And those guys are trying to get to Aquila too. Maybe I'm over-interpreting this, but we want to get to this as soon as possible. So 1, 2, can't stop, and the next hex is occupied, so they are destroyed. Another 6 points. There were rules in many games of this series that when you are retreating towards your baseline, in such situations you can go in the circles around. I don't believe we have this here. And there are still vacant hexes within one of Aquila. So let's assume this is the correct interpretation. Yes. Okay. It's not big deal because it seems that the Romans will anyhow manage to survive with such many losses already inflicted here. This Aquila retreat is one thing which a little puzzles me, but I will double check before continuing the game. For today, that's everything. Thank you very much for being with me. I hope you liked this video. If so, kindly please give thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, more content, I would like to encourage you to subscribe and also to use the comment section in case you would like to add anything from you. Thank you very much for today, and bye.